Hello friends, today we are going to discuss one of the circular issued by the Central Board of Direct Tax as on 30th July 2020. The circular is regarding giving the one-time relaxation for the purpose of e-verification of your income tax return or for the purpose of sending the acknowledgement copy with sign of a taxpayer to the CPC Bengaluru. Under the income tax year, after e-filing of your return, you have to e-verify your return with the help of Aadhaar OTP or with the help of a net banking or EVC through bank account or a demat account number or EVC through automatic teller machine, that is ATM. Or if you are not able to e-verify your income tax return, then you have to send physical signed copy of a ITR 5, that is acknowledgement, through post to the CPC Bengaluru. If you are not following this guideline, that is e-verification or sending the physical signed copy of a ITR 5 to the Bengaluru within 120 days from your uploading of a IT return, then your IT return becomes invalid and all the consequences of the non-filing of a return will follow. So it is compulsory for the purpose of your income tax return that you must have to e-verify your income tax return within 120 days from the e-filing of your IT return, or you have to send the duly signed physical copy of ITR 5 to the Bengaluru if you are not able to e-verify your return within 120 days from the date of uploading of an income tax return. Now, as many returns are pending for a processing due to non-submission of a ITR 5, that is acknowledgement, or a not done e-verification of your IT return by the taxpayer. So the CBDT, to resolve the problem, and many grievances are received from a taxpayer, so CBDT has given a one-time relaxation to regularize this return which were become invalid. So within the power given under section 119, CBDT has issued this circular that in case of the assessment year 2015-16 to 2019-20, which are electronically uploaded by taxpayer on the income tax portal, however, such return remain incomplete due to non-submission of a ITR 5 form for verification or due to not making the e-verification on an income tax portal. So on such return, the one-time relaxation is given that such taxpayer get e-verify their return through EVC or OTP or by sending through post to the CPC the signed copy of ITR 5. However, such relaxation will be available till 30th September 2020. So the taxpayer whose IT return becomes invalid, they can get their IT return validated by giving the hard copy of ITR 5 to the CPC with their sign, or by making a e-verification through Aadhaar OTP or a e-verification through net banking or a demat account number or a ATM, etc. However, such relaxation shall not apply in those cases where the income tax department had taken the recourse for the purpose of measuring that to ensure the income tax return to be filed by the taxpayer. So in that case, such relaxation is not applicable. Further, as 30th September 2020 is given the last date up to which you have to e-verify your return, or you have to give by post ITR 5 signed copy of ITR 5 to the CPC Bengaluru. So the CBDT has also further given a relaxation that on such return they have given the time limit for the purpose of processing and giving the intimation under section 143 subsection 1. The time limit is for the purpose of processing and giving intimation is 31st December 2020. However, in the case of a refund, the provision of a section 244A subsection 2 would apply. What is section 244 subsection A clause 2? This section says that if refund is determined in a processing of a return in the intimation under section 143 subsection 1. However, the refund for the purpose of calculation of interest if delay for processing of a return is due to on the part of a SSE and not on the part of the income tax department, then for the purpose of calculating the interest on such refund, the period for delay on the part of a SSE shall be excluded. So this was the discussion that CBDT has given a one-time relaxation for the purpose of validating your income tax return from the assessment year 15-16 to assessment year 19-20. If in any case you are not able to or you are not getting your e-verification of income tax return for the aforesaid period, or you are not sending the ITR 5 copy to the Bengaluru, then all the requirement for a necessary consequences as provided in the law for a non-filing of return may follow. So after 30th 9 2020, that is 30th September 2020, if you are not e-verifying your income tax return or not getting the signed copy to the Bengaluru for assessment year 15-16 to the assessment year 19-20, then the return will be treated as a non-filing of a return, and all the consequences of a non-filing of a return may follow. That is, penalty may be charged for a non-filing of a return at extra. Further, you may not get a refund because as the return becomes invalid, there is no question for generation of an intimation or a processing of a such return. So this is the discussion. In the next video, we will discuss another topics about income tax or GST. Thank you.